Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Pathfinder. I guess it's time to learn how all this stuff works. Also, I did go and equip some people with some things. So, let's see. Sociel here gave him the... Actually, no, he already had that one, didn't I? Or didn't he? I gave her a headband of Inspired Wisdom. I also gave her the Tender Touch for right now, so that's going to upgrade all of her Vampiric Touch spells. I'm really hoping that that also affects the scrolls, because that's where most of the Vampiric Touch is going to be coming from. Also gave her the Eluding Target Shield as well, and then a Cloak of Resistance +2. I took the Cloak of Resistance +3 and the Ring of Protection +4. For now, I may switch that off. I'm not entirely sure quite yet. I did give Sociel the Amulet of Epic Songs because he is our bard, so I think it just makes sense. And what else did I give to people? Gave him the Lesser Bracers of Archery, increasing his attack by +1. Was that it? I haven't given Reggie life yet. Still got to do that. Oh, and then Sociel the Spear. I gave him my spear. Because the thing is, he does have the glaive proficiency, right? I believe he does, right? Am I crazy on that? I am crazy on that. He can just use the glaive. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The thing is, I wanted to give him the spear so that he has a reach weapon, and then my character is more likely to kill people. Honestly, Melko's probably more likely to kill people, but I can't equip this glaive to him. So I wanted this glaive to be on somebody who has a chance of killing people. So that's why I think I'm just going to keep it, at least for now. And then I also have to level up the mythic ranks for some of our friends. Or just level up, I guess, some of our friends. No, wait, is that leveling up or is that... Hold on. I thought it was your mythic. Oh, it's both. I'm sorry, it's both. Silly me. Okay, let's level up as the Scald, Court Poet. So we gain the Rage powers, but those are replaced, right? For the Scald? Rage power that affects the Scald and any allies under the influence of Inspired Rage. If a Rage power requires another Rage power, such as Disruptive, which requires Superstition, the Scald cannot grant that Rage power to allies unless he can also grant the power prerequisite. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Oh! Allocate skill points. We want, I guess, Lore Religion, Persuasion, Perception, Lore Nature, I suppose. Still such a very cool picture. I love this picture. And then Feet. We could do Arcane Armor Mastery. We already have it 1 rank, and I guess it stacks. Or I guess it doesn't stack. Sorry, I'm thinking of Arcane Armor Training, which he currently has. This is something different. God. Because again, as a cleric, you don't need to worry about spell failure, but as the bard, those spells can fail now. So that is more tempting. That is definitely more tempting. Extra performance. Extra rage power. Oh, there's so many options. Was there any like prerequisite feats that we needed for the Mystic Theurge? Just the ability to cast arcane spells of 2nd level. Okay. So we don't need any specific... Oh, shoot. Feats. I think the Arcane Armor Mastery is going to come in handy. So we're going to grab that. Rage Power. While raging, the Barbarian gains a Bite attack. Nope. 2 claw attacks. These attacks are considered primary attacks and are made by the Barbarian's at the Barbarian's full base attack bonus. Nope. While raging, whenever Barbarian is subject to a spell or non-spell healing effect that cures hit point damage, she heals 1 additional point of damage per her character level. A Celestial Totem. But, like, we don't do the rage, though, right? We do something else. What was it called? What was it called? What was I thinking of? Can't remember now. Okay, that's fine. Celestial Totem, maybe? What is this one? Large horns gaining a gore attack? No. +2 bonus on saving throw against acid, damage, death, disease, and poison. I mean, that's not bad. Take a more defensive posture. This grants her a +1 dodge bonus to her AC for the duration of her current rage. This bonus increases by 1 for every 4 levels the barbarian has. In the class? Or just in general? Because there's wording is very important here. The wording of this bonus increases by 1 for every 4 barbarian levels is different than every 4 levels the barbarian has. Okay. +1 competence bonus on melee attack rolls and thrown weapon rolls. +1 bonus on damage. Reckless stance. +1 bonus on attack rolls, but takes a -1 penalty to AC. This bonus and penalty increased by 1 every 4 level and every 4 levels thereafter. 4th level and every 4 levels thereafter. It's a stance power. What is this? The scent ability? The barbarian can detect opponents within 30 feet by the sense of smell as if it had blind sense. I mean, that could definitely be useful in this game. Also, this could be useful. Moving around is definitely important. But since Sociel already has the ranged healing feat, mythic feat, not as important for him to be able to move around as fast. That's kind of nuts. But it's only while raging. So it's not like it's just going to be a passive thing that's on at all times. I don't know how often you're going to be damaged. Especially if I'm going to use a reach weapon with you. Obviously there are ways around that, but... Will this give you a +2? Because again, I don't know if it's for only barbarian levels, or I guess in this case, Scald levels. But I think I want Reckless Stance. Prerequisite for Inspired Ferocity. While in the Reckless Stance, the barbarian imparts the stance bonus and penalty to all willing allies within 30 feet of her. A barbarian must have the Reckless Stance rage power to select this rage power. Oh, man. I guess I need to think about the prerequisites, though. This is just a prerequisite for the Celestial Totem. A halo of gleaming light that shines as if it were daylight and triggers an invisibility purge effect in the Barbarian square and each adjacent square. The invisibility purge only affects non-good creatures. That's not as impressive. But like, Protect Vitals getting a +4 dodge bonus to confirm crits? There's a lot of cool things here. Inspire Veracity is also very cool. I may actually just go with Reckless Stance here. Okay. Choose spells. We get 1 spell. And this is for our Scald. Touch of Gracelessness? You can already cast this one. You already have Remove Fear, potentially. Feather Step? Feather Step could be a neat thing to have. Ignore difficult terrain. Sure. Okay. Now, your mythic ability. Whenever you cast Mage Armor on yourself, no. The Ascendant stuff, I don't think you need. You don't automatically miss when you roll a 1. No. Ascendant summons. No. The Battle Meditation stance. You lose your dex bonus to AC, which doesn't really matter for him. But being counted staggered, it probably does. But they gain a morale bonus of +1 to attack and damage rolls. Morale bonus, that's effectively a Bless spell, right? I think Bless is a morale bonus, so we can't stack that with Bless. And a lot of people can cast Bless. So I don't think that's really worth it. Nope. Nope. You can use the abilities of your domains as a swift action. As a move action, you can teleport to an ally who has less than 30 hit points. Until the end of the next round, your first healing spell or ability is empowered and maximized. Now that's interesting. We could also give him the Enduring Spell stuff. So the Enduring Spell won't really affect too many spells right now, but the Greater Enduring Spell could. Maybe I actually would want to do that. Then there's also this, but we don't need to grab this until later in the game. Because we're not really going to be unlocking 4th, 5th, and 6th level spells for a while. Because we're leveling up the Scald, you know? So that's not super important. Last Stand's always pretty cool. Your rage knows neither limits nor bounds. You no longer have a limited amount of rage rounds per day. Hold on. Hold on. I have to remind myself how his rage works, because it is different with the Scald. Right? You get Handling the Crowd, which gives you the bonus to AC. You have Inspired Rage. Well, everyone has that. You got the Reckless Stance. Affected allies gain a +2 morale bonus to Intelligence and Charisma, and +1 morale bonus on will saving throws, but they also take a -1 penalty to AC. At 4th level, every 4th, yeah. The song's bonus on will save increases, because this is what replaces your rage. Because, like, you don't... I'm confusing myself now. Was that a waste? Well, no, because you have to take it. It's part of your... It's part of your class. Before I do his mythic ability, I actually need to play around with him some more, because I can't remember how this works. So we'll come back to him. Land should be pretty easy, luckily. You're just going to still level up as a Monk Zen Archer, because you're a badass. You're going to get, while wielding a ranged weapon, you threaten squares within your melee reach. You can make attacks of opportunity with that ranged weapon. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity when making a ranged attack as an attack of opportunity. I don't see us really walking up to people, but sure. Athletics, mobility, perception, thank you. Improve critical. You can gain this multiple times, but they do not stack. So improve critical on the bow may not be a bad idea. Like, what else will we do? Elemental Fist? No. Improved initiative is actually not bad. That's Flurry of Blows with unarmed strikes, so no. No. Throw anything, no. Yeah, that's not bad. Improve critical? What's the... Hold on, what's the bow that we're using right now? Because I change his bows depending on just what he gets. Longbow. Okay. I mean, longbow is what I would prefer him to have, so that's fine. Okay, snapshot, yes. Boom, boom, boom. Improve critical for the longbow. There we go. Easy enough. And then for his mythic rank... For his mythic rank... What do we have? Cleaving shot? Oh, right. Yes, of course. Cleaving shot. Equal to half your mythic rank. I'm assuming rounded up. That's not bad for him to have. Nope. 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 Ah, your aim improves. Right. If you miss. He doesn't really miss. This is interesting to fight against the bigger demons, but I don't think it's that amazing. This also isn't bad either. But I think we'll just take Abundant Key. We're going to want him to have that. Okay. So land's done. And then Camellia. Our resident skeleton summoner. I was actually, I thought about leveling up her shaman some more, but nah, we should do Herald Caller more. Okay, trickery, yes please. More religion, yes please. Use magic device, maybe. Okay, point blank shot we do not need. Selective channel I don't think we need. Piranha Strike. I thought you already had Piranha Strike. Oh, a Precise Strike. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because you and me worked well together with that. Okay, Piranha Strike. That's fine. We'll take that. New spells, Arrow of Law, Bone Shaker, Effortless Armor. Which doesn't really affect her, and it's a personal spell, so that doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess the armor check penalty can still work. Grace. Your movement does not provoke attacks or opportunities. Summon small elemental. Align weapon is always neat. Soundburst is neat. Find traps is neat. Blessing of life and courage. All neat. And then she already has Ascendant Summons, right? She already took that? Yeah. Well. What to do for you? Impossible Domain? Improved Abundant Casting? And again, not super important until we level up the other class. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah. Also, I gotta put frickin' spells here. What the hell? Oh, well, we just learned them. Never mind. I'm crazy. I was like, did I mess up? So there's Hold Animal. So what are our domain spells? Because having them be used as swift actions. So we got Bull Strength, we've got Magical Vestment, and then Enlarge Person. I don't know if really that's super worthwhile. Hold Animal and Magic Fang. We can Magic Fang Melko and Lariel. But still, like, having those on a... Put that there at the very least. And then Bone Shaker's just very good. I like Bone Shaker a lot. Align Weapon can be good for getting through damage reduction. Hold Animal. Inflict Moderate Wounds. Because it does 2d8. Maybe do a couple of those. We don't have any, like, cool skeletal summons with this class, but that's fine. And then summon Monster, because you get the extra planar dogs. Yes. Good. We got a lot of inflict wounds. I love it. Wait a minute. Where's my anime dead? Why did I take the anime dead off? Oh, for the resist energy? Stinking Cloud. We'll replace that. Replace that. Replace that. The Call Lightning spell is pretty cool. We don't need to inflict serious wounds. Just give me all the summons. Okay. Maybe I should check everyone's spellbook. Check my spellbook. Alright, I don't do spells like that. Ember doesn't either. Ninio, did you get any more spell slots that I haven't? Wait a minute, where was Phantasmal Web? Did I miss that? I must have missed that. In her like quick slots. Okay, anyway, mythic ability. Okay. It is swift action. But we still only get one per level. So at max this is doing making five different spells as a swift action. I mean that is powerful. You could also do the enduring stuff. We could also do Impossible Domain, which then could maybe lead us into doing the other domain thingy. What's your choice here again? Melee touch attack. You can cause a living creature to take 1d6 points of damage per round. This effect persists for a number of rounds equal to half your level in the class that gave you access to this domain, minimum of 1. You can use this ability a number of times per day, 3 plus your wisdom modifier. At 8th level, you heal damage instead of taking damage from channel negative energy. If the channel negative energy targets undead, you will heal hit points just like an undead in the area. If you are undead, then you instead take no damage. There's so many domains. I forgot. I keep forgetting how many domains there are. Jesus. I think the way that we've been kind of role-playing her, the death, you know, is kind of makes sense a little bit. She doesn't become undead. She just heals from negative energy. And then Bleeding Touch. And then her domain spells, so now we can have Bone Shaker, Bestow Curse, Innervation, Slay Living, Circle of Death, Destruction, Horde, Wilting, and Well the Banshee as potential swift actions. True Strike, Bone Shaker, Rage, Fear, Bone Shatter, Harm, Disintegrate's another very cool one. Tsunami, I'm not familiar with that one. At 8th level, you can emit a 30-foot aura of destruction for a number of rounds per day equal to your level in the class that gave you access. Including you gain a morale bonus on damage equal to half... Wait. All attacks made against targets in this aura, including you, gain a morale bonus on damage equal to half your level in the class that give you access. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Evil? You can give a weapon touched with unholy special weapon quality for a number of rounds. Create dead. Oh, actually, no, I guess maybe this will be it. Slay living, create undead, blasphemy, unholy aura, summon monster 9. That actually is closer. Let's see. Touch of evil. You can cause a creature to become sickened as a melee touch attack. Creature sickened by your touch count as good. Wait. Creature sickened by your touch count as good for the purpose of spells with the evil descriptor. This ability lasts for a number of rounds. Oh, so you prep them with a touch of evil, then you hit them with a spell that hurts good characters. So you're saying I can make a demon considered, like, give him a good tag and then have, like, slay good? That would be funny. Huh. At 8th level, you can... Oh, right, and then the Unholy Special Weapon quality. Which I'm assuming Unholy Special Weapon will grant you bonus damage versus good creatures, which is why you would want to do Touch of Evil first. You got me. I'll do it. touch of evil. Difficulty class 18, spell descriptors evil. Because let's face it, I think she's evil. I know she's undetectable, but I think she's an evil of some sort. Can't quite put my finger on exactly which kind of evil she is, but okay. That's all of our level ups. Only took 25 minutes. That's actually not too bad. Now let's learn stuff. Or let's talk to some people. Have you figured out how the demons have been sneaking up on us? Anivia answers with scarcely concealed irritation. No dice. Our scouts crawled all over the area, down every hole. Nothing. The Grey Road was completely empty, and then BAM! A whole army popped up like a jack-in-the-box. My only lead is a few scouts who didn't come back from the gorges to the southwest, but we found no sign of secret paths or underground passageways, and definitely no route we can use to quietly move a large force through. But I feel it in my gut. There's some evil scum out there. We just have to look harder. Of course, I could send out more scouts, but they might just disappear like the first ones. Why don't you go there yourself and find out what's what? Did you find out anything about where Monago is? Nope. Zero. Zilch. A whole lot of nothing. The scum melted into thin air. Soldiers saw her jump out the window, run through the square in front of the citadel, and suddenly disappear. We haven't heard anything from her since. And I don't like it. I'm telling you, this is bad. First of all, her kind don't just give up. If we can't see her, it means she's setting a trap for us somewhere we won't expect. I mean, it would be great if the Demon Lords just gobbled her up for all of her failures, but I think that's too much to hope for. But that's not the worst part. We have a more interesting question, you know. I wonder how she teleported from the city, if by that time you'd already hung the banner. The soldiers are saying it probably wasn't in full force by then, but you and I both know that's dross. She wasn't supposed to be able to teleport, but she did. The question is how. That is the question. That's a good question. Then that means she's not a demon. Right? Because it specifically only stops demon transportation. It doesn't stop, like, all teleportation, does it? Only demon specifically? So she's not a demon? Or I guess she just has some protection, some superpower given to her by somebody that allows her to ignore the banner? We need to talk about what happened during the attack on Dresden. Irbeth nods curtly. Yes, I was shamefully faint-hearted. Praise Iomade, it didn't affect the course of the battle. Still, my behavior was unworthy of a knight, even less a commander. Under the circumstances, leaving my position would be tantamount to desertion. Still, as your advisor, I strongly recommend you release me from my position as head of the Order, strip me of my knighthood, and send me to serve in the Condemned. Well, that took a turn. Few deserve these titles more than you. Don't blame yourself. Under the circumstances, you did everything possible, and more besides. Thank you, Commander. The gratitude in Irbeth's voice is sincere. A spark of enthusiasm appears in her eyes, which had grown dull over recent weeks. The half-orc salutes you sharply. For a moment, you once again see the Irbeth who was ready to protect the defender's heart to her last dying breath. To her dying breath. Thank you for still trusting me. More than anyone else does in this crusade. Even more than I trust myself. Despite your words, Irbeth obviously still feels unworthy of her commander's rank. Changing her mind will require more than platitudes. Perhaps you can bolster her by appointing her to a position where she can work more closely with the rank-and-file soldiers, those whose faith in their commander remains undimmed. Okay. Oh, Irbeth says goodbye with a short bow. New event orders to Irbeth. Issue order that would allow Irbeth... What? Spend more time with the common soldiers. The commander succeeded in raising Irbeth's morale, but her faith in her own abilities has not returned. However, where the commander's words failed, a course of soldiers should succeed. Irbeth distanced herself from the rank and file when she became the right hand of the Crusade commander. To remedy this, she could temporarily be assigned to lead a small squad. Okay. I'm assuming that's what this is that we're opening? Ah! This is like the kingdom management stuff. Events. Oh, now that you have captured Dresden, new options for the Crusade have become available to you. You can now construct buildings in forts in Dresden, issue decrees, and capture and investigate new regions. Both mercenary and trainable units will appear at the commander's headquarters in Dresden. The demon armies will try to take Dresden from you. Destroy them, or else after 7 days of siege, Dresden will be completely blockaded by enemy forces, and you will no longer be able to command the Crusade. To access the Crusade management menu, click on the button in the bottom right corner of the screen on the global map. Developing each of the Crusade's stats open up new options that empower your armies and economy. Military focuses on drilling and training recruits. Recruit both trainable and mercenary units to improve the rank of your military stat. Okay. Logistics focuses on economy and construction. Construct buildings to improve the rank of your logistics stat. Diplomacy focuses on establishing contact with mercenaries and foreign nations. Enhance the significance of the Crusade by earning resources of all types to improve the rank of your diplomacy stat. Leadership focuses on morale and army generals. Win battles and level up your generals to improve the rank of your leadership stat. Once the rank up requirements for one of the Crusader stats have been met, you will unlock the corresponding decree. Your military campaign will require 3 types of resources: finance, material, and energy. Finance points are used for all of the Crusaders' various needs, but first and foremost, they are needed to recruit units. Material points are used primarily for building construction. Energy points are used for the recruitment of mythic units and the completion of certain decrees. You gain new resource points each day. Prevailing over demon armies in battle and constructing certain buildings increase the income of resources. You can also purchase the required resources with gold. Okay. Whew. I'm now a real Crusader general. A group of officials from Nerosian is on its way to Dresden. They want to inspect how well the Crusade is organized. What kind of welcome should they receive? Bring the officials to the front lines? Yeah. Sela escorted the committee to the front lines where the pampered bureaucrats were forced to learn of the hardships of military life firsthand. Having gotten caught up in a surprise attack and personally witnessed the demon's brutality, the inspector swore to supply the army with everything it may need, and do so diligently. Hell yeah! That's what I was hoping for. I didn't tell them that I paid the demons to attack their party specifically. It was all fake. They were just actors. They used ketchup. It wasn't really blood. While exploring Sarkorian lands, a group of scouts stumble upon a hidden settlement of exiles, runaway witches and sorcerers practicing forbidden rituals, criminals in their homeland. They did not welcome the commander's soldiers and made it clear that they did not want anyone meddling in their affairs. Path of the Demon. You do not have Regil among your companions? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Before we do anything else. How do I... No. Enter. We gotta resurrect Reggie. I need to see what this is. Oh, shit. What up, Dresden? Okay. 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 When the enemy storms the outer walls of the fort, its defenders retreat to the citadel where they can maintain the defense for many days more. A skilled master craftsman makes sturdy armor here that not even demon blades can pierce. +1 bonus to AC for all trainable units in adjacent buildings. Only one arsenal can be built in each fort except Dresden. It takes 3 slots. An apothecary provides a 10% bonus to HP for all trainable units in adjacent buildings. Only one apothecary can be built in each fort except Dresden. +10 bonus energy for all generals. Well, we don't have a recruitable building. Oh, hold on. 5% bonus to infirmary size for all generals. Main barracks requires more. Okay, hold on. Let me buy some supplies here. How much money are we looking at? Wait, hold on. Holy shit. This is very expensive. Let's buy enough to at least build the main barracks. Or main archer range, or something. An inn increases finance points income by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth in the fort. Only one inn can be built in each fort. finance points by 200 if there are no buildings that provide recruitment growth. Archers, rangers, bandits, marksmen, slingers, headhunters if available. Conscripts, footmen, spearmen, convicts, champions, and shield bearers. Increase the number of available mercenary units by 1. +1 bonus to attack AC and saving throws for all trainable units. Energy points income by 4. That's our mythic stuff. Shelter allows the commander's party to rest in the fort without increasing the effect of the abyssal corruption. That actually sounds probably pretty important. +1 bonus to attack for all trainable units in adjacent buildings. Only one smithy can be built in each fort except Dresden. Wait, wasn't that what this is? Oh, that's AC. Supply center increases material points income by 3. Allows the commander's party to teleport to this fort from anywhere on the map. Damn. Damn. That could be very useful. Connects the Crusade's forts, allowing the forces to reach, yeah. To this fort from, it says from anywhere on the map. But the part before that says the forts get connected. So I'm guessing we would have to build multiple teleportation circles, which makes sense because we don't have the spell teleport. Well, this is something. I think we got to go with the main barracks, though, right? And the way that this is set up, we want... Hold on. How exactly big are these things? They're only 1. Okay. Okay. So we want the buildings that give buffs to trainable units to be in the middle, so they can affect the most slots. Yeah. Or... How many recruitment things do we have? It's the main stables, main barracks, main archery range. That's it. This just gives us one more mercenary unit that can be recruited. I don't know if this counts as trainable soldiers or not. But what we probably want... What we actually want, what we really, really want, is the main barracks to be here, so that it can then be surrounded by the buffs. Because we definitely don't want the barracks to be, like, on the edge. Because we want it to be hit with as many buffs as possible. So I guess that has to go in one of the middle slots. Same thing with the archery range, probably. So first we build the barracks. Okay. I'm assuming we can only build one at a time. Supply center increase of material points income by 3. Let's get that as soon as possible. Okay. And then... escape. Okay. Oh, man. We've been playing this game for like 60 hours. We've only gotten that far. Just look at all that. There's all this stuff over here. On the Crusade management screen, you can make decisions regarding current events, which are displayed at the bottom of the screen on the left. Issue decrees, which can be displayed by clicking on the decree button on the right. You can display only a fraction of the available decrees by selecting one of the filters. Construct buildings and forts in Dresden. To access the construction screen, click on Dresden or fort on the map. Oh, there's so much. Okay, hold on. So we got the Hamlet of Sork, Keeper's Canyon, the Villareth Ford's Outpost. Does each place have its own... I'm assuming all of the resources are pooled, right? Yeah, so this doesn't have its own stuff. Nothing is built here yet. Oh, Jesus. I gotta build things in multiple forts. Oh, God. So that was our previous encampment. The Gargoyle Canyon became a fortress. What is this? What is that? Is that Winter Sun, probably? There's the hamlet of Sork. And then the Keeper's Canyon. Okay. You can only have one of your decrees issued for each of the Crusade stats at any given time. Each decree has a cost and a completion time. Some decrees can only be issued once. Others have a repeat time, which is displayed in the decree description window. Your progress in the Crusade management unlocks certain special decrees. A stat rank up decree becomes available upon meeting a specific rank up requirement. A relic upgrade decree, which turns a relic into a powerful artifact for your party, becomes available when you obtain a suitable relic. Probably start with orders to Irabeth. Squad Commander in the Vanguard. Irabeth's breakdown, which occurred before the assault on Dresden, still haunts her mind. She should be reminded that she is, and will always be a hero in the eyes of the soldiers by appointing her as commander of a small squad of Crusaders. Unfortunately, because Irabeth is occupied as squad leader, her duties in the Crusade's command have to be transferred to someone else. Issue decree. Okay. Logistics. Scouts cannot work out how the demon army picks its way through advanced units to be able to suddenly attack the Crusader forces. Recently, another suspicious incident took place. Some scouts did not return from their mission to explore the territory to the south of Dresden. More thorough reconnaissance of the region is needed. Probably the source of the demon operation is in there somewhere. Yes. And this requires stuff. It's also logistics. By upgrading an outpost to a bastion, the commander will expand its territory for buildings, as well as the construction of advanced structures there. Okay, military tribunal. All units gain the military tribunal fee. Chance of skipping action due to negative morale reduces by 5%. Oh. That's kind of neat. The Fate of Soulshear. A skilled craftsman can do some work on the relic. Can be augmented? Shit. Study the Sword of Valor. That's logistics. The Crusade depends on the support of Nerosian and foreign countries. The Diplomatic Council will see to it that no political problems interfere with the regular inflow of gold and recruits to Dresden. Yeah, okay. Military Council. The Fate of the Crest of the Fallen Knight. This is a relic. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then this is the rank up stuff. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. This is all the filters. Yeah. Okay. Now, how do I go back? There we go. Just hit X. We need to res Reggie. There's a lot of stuff we need to do. Okay. Guard, balcony. Did this become like my private quarters or something? I think it did. It did. Okay. So we can sleep. Let's sleep. We changed some spells. We may need to sleep again though because of Reggie being dead. Scroll of Haste.
Steady on, Dayron. They are perfectly ordinary mosquitoes. They are not spreading disease.
You're fine, Darren.
And they will not bite you on the face. They wouldn't dare.
Oh, they would though. Darren, they definitely would. Oh, Nenia? Lady Konomi. Do I look presentable? A sharp-looking kitsune gives you a quick, business-like bow. Commander, the matters before us are urgent, so let's not stand on ceremony. I am Lady Konomi, the official attaché of Nerosian. Here are my credentials. She presents a scroll adorned with Galfrey's seal. Her Majesty has instructed me to lead your headquarters diplomatic council. Honestly, I was surprised when Lady Konomi asked me to join this council, but I will do my best to fill the shoes of a trained diplomat. What up, Socio? Also, the Erebus on this? Lands on this? Yeah, strange. I got invited to the council too. I'm sure foreign ambassadors will be thrilled to see my face and my manners. Lady Konomi, you haven't mistaken me for some other Crusader Lan, have you? I, like many nobles, have been trained in diplomacy, and in fact, I hold the title of Royal Emissary. It is passed down the Arende line. I must say that prior to this day, I employed my diplomatic skills solely to undermine Mendev's international reputation. It is time to break that habit. I imagine preventing international scandals will be just as interesting as causing them. Who knows? I might even enjoy it. So, what do you do? To solve matters of politics, of course. The Crusade is more than just battles and sieges. It is the largest military project in all of Avestan, funded by the treasuries of more than a dozen major powers. And each one of those powers, in addition to seeking victory over the demons, also pursue its own goals. The Diplomatic Council will manage this tangle of political interests and prevent the Crusade from losing the favor of influential benefactors. And while we're at it, ensure that Nerosian remains satisfied with the state of affairs. After all, for the last 100 years, the entirety of Mendevian politics has revolved around the Crusades in some shape or form. That is why the capital has sent me here, to observe, offer suggestions, and keep the diplomatic situation under control. So you've been sent to keep an eye on me. Whatever gave you that idea, Commander? I'm not an overseer. I am your loyal advisor. I do not intend to meddle in the way you run things, just consult with you in cases where the price of error is too high. Put your trust in me, and we'll get along swimmingly. After all, none of us here want to see Shellyax and Druma at each other's throats, trying to settle their dispute by using their influence on us as political leverage. Am I wrong? And I doubt you would like it if we made enemies in the ranks of Nerosian nobility who would attempt to undermine your war efforts. This won't happen as long as you trust my experience. So tell me more about this Royal Council. The Royal Council, operating under Her Majesty, is the highest governing body in Mendev and comprises her most able and trusted servants. It is responsible for day-to-day matters of state. They are the hands and the voice of the Queen. The Council has gathered people from all walks of life. Some of them are nobles, but many more are citizens of humble origins who earned their positions through their wit. Many are rich, but a fair number of them are of more humble means. Some are pious and pure of heart, like Lord Inquisitor Kasori and Captain Jaspar of the Crusader Heralds. Others are more flexible and ambitious, but each of them faithfully serves Mendev's cause. So I have a question. Do you find someone's presence surprising? Social's never had to deal with diplomatic concerns before. That won't be a problem. In my homeland, Tianjia, inviting clerics and paladins of Shaylin, the Lady of Chrysanthemums, to take part in diplomatic missions is a common practice. They may not be politicians, but they are perceptive, advocate peace, and favor balanced solutions. I'm flattered by the respect that the worshippers of my goddess receive in Lady Konomi's homeland. Socio bows his head courteously. I won't let you down, Tokshin, and I'll make every effort to prevent our friends from becoming our enemies. And Dayron? Why, because of Count Erinde's influence, naturally. He's a Mendevian aristocrat. The nobility will be inclined to listen to his opinion, and by ensuring the support of the nobles, we'll find ourselves powerful allies. Dayron sneers back at her. Oh, believe me, Lady Konomi, I will exert all my effort and influence to make this council's job exciting. And Lan? We diplomats call this little trick Mysterious Garundi Prince. During negotiations, it's always useful to have on your side a representative of some obscure but potentially populous and powerful nation. Without knowing what they're up against and how many mongrels there are, our diplomatic partners will have to contend with this dark horse. Ah! Okay. So, Mr. Lan will be our mongrel prince. If we're negotiating with foreign ambassadors and I make this sign, Lady Konomi crosses her fingers in an intricate gesture. You immediately start talking about how offensive their proposition is to the mongrel people. Do we have a deal, Mr. Lan? Lon scoffs and glowers at Lady Konomi. I suspected that the word diplomat was synonymous with fraud, but I thought you would be deceiving me, not deceiving others with my help. No, that's not an option. I can represent the mongrels in negotiations, but I'm not going to lie through my teeth. Okay, well. Tell me about yourself, Lady Konomi. Lady Konomi lowers her eyes in a show of modesty. It's unbecoming of a diplomat to talk about themselves at length, but how am I to refuse you? I come from Tianjia, from the noble Kitsune. Same. Like any Kitsune, I have always been curious to a fault, and my adventures brought me to Avestan. And here in your lands, I met my first and true love, politics. I've served as a diplomat in the courts of 6 different sovereigns, but working for Her Majesty turned out to be the most interesting of all. Such riveting webs of intrigues and interest are spun around the Crusade and the World Wound. Okay. What's on the agenda today? I hate to say it, Commander, but not everyone in Nerosian is pleased with your progress. Some believe that, to use their words, you are out of control and fancy yourself an independent leader. It wouldn't surprise me if you've encountered supply disruptions in the near future. I would suggest quelling their anger. Show the capital you haven't forgotten about the chain of command. For example, you could hold a parade in honor of Her Majesty. If we need to demonstrate that we're keeping Nerosian in mind, why don't we invite the capital's high priests to Dresden for a religious festival? It'll be appropriate, and the church's support will shield us from the accusations of schemers. Pander to the naysayers? I think not. I propose we hold a parade in your honor, Tokshin. This is your victory, and if Cousin Galfrey wants to show off in front of the soldiers, she's welcome to capture something of her own. Lan's eyes flash with anger. Are they out of their mind? We've got a whole Dresden full of soldiers who need medicine, food, weapons. Until everyone has been taken care of, we can't waste a single coin on pointless celebrations. Well, I think we just heard their opinions. Oh boy. What did I do? You were too good. You reclaimed Canabres, you won the Battle of Dresden, you're a menace to the World Wound. Your authority grows, and the influence of the Queen's confidants diminishes. This creates the impression that there's only enough space for you at the top. The members of the Royal Council are afraid that you will muscle them out of the political arena altogether. After all, if you're doing so well, maybe Her Majesty doesn't need them that much. Therefore, they might try to discredit you, impede your war effort, reduce the scale of your victories, make some concessions, and they'll see that you're open to negotiations. God, I hate politics. You know? Jesus. I mean, I have nothing with holding a parade for Her Majesty. But I do like what Lon said there. The soldiers need the help more. Ah, it's difficult. Because we get the support from the nobles, and if I don't appease the nobles, we don't get their support, and I need their support to do the things for the soldiers. It's just like, you gotta play the game. Yeah, this is what I want to do. But this is what we probably should do. And this is the middle ground. Soziel, invite the High Priest of Nerosian to the religious festival. A moment, Commander. I understand that you're used to being the highest authority in all matters, but political decisions are an exception. I am a professional in this field, you are not. By ignoring my recommendations, you are not only deliberately seeking conflict with the capital, but disregarding common sense as well. I urge you to reconsider. So you've invited my companions to the Diplomatic Council, and now refuse to listen to their opinions. I'm simply suggesting that you give your companions time to find their feet in the council to grasp the principles of being a diplomat. So yes, she's saying she's going to ignore them. Also, if they weren't on the council, your decisions could be mistaken for the decrees of a tyrant, and that is definitely not the public image you need. Ah, now I understand the role that I've been given, Lady Konomi. I'm supposed to stand in a pretty doublet and keep my mouth shut. I can promise you the former, but not the latter. I mean, she has a point. No. We're inviting the High Priest. That is all. Lady Konomi's voice hardens. I cannot challenge your decision. However, I have no choice but to inform the capital that you have disregarded my recommendations. Actions like these are precisely what gave Neurosian cause for concern, Commander. I hope you will revise this defiant stance in the future. I'll see to it that their High Priest receives a proper welcome, and let him know that the strength of our faith is just as absolute as our loyalty to Mindev. And with that, we can bring this meeting of the Diplomatic Council to a close. It is unfortunate that things were so tense, but I'm sure we'll soon have many more opportunities to resolve any misunderstandings between us. This is how I see it, right? Not only me, but my companions and the army that we've been fighting with have managed to do something that the Crusade has not been able to do in 70 years. So doing things our way, not my way, our way, that has shown promise. To do things her way would be like the old way. And I say, fuck the old way. Probably will bite me in the ass, but that's my thoughts on that one. Now to resurrect old Reggie. He's been sleeping for a lot longer than I had intended. I gotta find some kind of scroll of resurrection. What were these? For the king? Challenge evil? Okay.
Does anyone require my counsel?
Okay, oh, there we go. Outside. I went past the button.
Focus on the
Oh, I need you. Ivu? To my side?
I'm up for an adventure.
Oh. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on. Can I see the... I'm trying to think where... Oh, temple. Probably temple. Scrolls of Resurrection in the temple. What up, Malco? Peasant, noble, noble, citizen, peasant, peasant, noble, peasant, noble, peasant, peasant, noble.
Watch out for trouble.
Place has been sanctified. Hell yeah. God, this is the place where... Who was it that got cut in half by Blade Barrier? Was that Reggie that got cut in half? My God, that was brutal.
Keep your calm.
Is there not like some kind of cleric who can do some rezzing in the temple?
There are many roads to success.
Nothing. Oh, well. Huh. No priest whatsoever. Wait, where's Ivu? What the fuck? Where is Ivu outside of the map? Look at this. I don't think we're supposed to be able to scroll out that far. Whoa, there we go. Seriously, there's nobody in here? There's nobody in here. Okay. So who are we looking for then? Arsinoe. Oh, maybe you're who I'm looking for. A woman in gold-embroidered cleric's robes greets you with a polite bow. Her eyes, the color of molten gold, gleam brightly in her dusky face. Greetings, Commander. My name is Arsinoe. Arsinoe? Is that right? Probably. I'm a messenger from the Temple of Abadar in Absalom, and I come here assuming the defenders of the fortress could use the services of a cleric. Perhaps you've heard about the wound that sometimes opens in my chest. Hello, let me show you my chest. Hello, cleric. Nice to meet you. Here's my chest. Arsinoe quickly probes you with the skill of an experienced healer. So the wound was right here, and then it disappeared, and reappeared. Amazing. No, this is the first time I've ever heard of such magic. What do you think it might be? I think it is some kind of demonic corruption, or particles of chaos from the abyss have entered through the wound into your body and made it so unstable. It sounds quite interesting, incidentally. Judging from the records of researchers of the Abyss, stranger things have happened in this cursed place. Do you have any advice? I'm sure that you have already used the Purification and Chaos Warding spells, and for obvious reasons, you do not have the option of leaving the campaign and going on a long pilgrimage to various shrines. Since that's the case, keep a diary. Make careful and systematic entries about your well-being. If it gets worse, record the circumstances under which it happens. I'm afraid this is the only advice I can offer right now. Can you try to heal me? I'm sorry, but I do not have the right to do that. A healer who makes a blind attempt to heal a patient who is not on the verge of death is an irresponsible fool. You do not seem to be dying, so we will not take any unnecessary risks. Thank you. Help with a cleric? Okay. 60,000? A +3 monk weapon. Whenever two creatures wearing different halves of this pendant are within 10 feet distance to each other, each gets a 2 circumstance bonus on attack rolls and AC. Half of the pair. Interesting. I didn't have something like that already, did I? No, right? Scroll of Raised Dead. You restore life to a deceased party member. A raised creature has a number of hit points equal to the current hit die. Raised Dead also removes the death story condition. Coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The subject of the spell gains 2 permanent negative levels when it is raised, just as if it had been hit by an energy-draining creature, though it cannot gain a number of negative levels equal to or greater to its hit points. A creature's permanent negative levels already equal its hit dice cannot be brought back to life through Raised Dead. Resurrection, then, is what we need. Yeah. Yeah. Can anyone cast this? It's a level 7 spell. I'm assuming we can. Let me quick save it. So unless I want to give them 2 permanent negative levels, can I like restore them? It says permanent. But it also says just as if it had been hit by an energy-draining creature. I think it's best just to grab this. Scroll of Resurrection. It's pretty expensive. Diamonds. Ring of Pyromania. Whenever the wearer of this ring deals fire damage through a spell, they deal additional 1d6 plus 5 fire damage. They also get a +2 bonus to cash level checks made to overcome spell resistance. What? 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 Wait, what? Oh, your Reckless Stance. Ember. I've got a potential ring for you. Do I keep this just in case he comes back? Maybe. I gotta use that at some point. Bulk selling. That's it, huh? Okay. It's hard to sell these because they could be useful, but at the same time, like, I'm not using them. Like, I'm probably not going to use Molten Orb, probably won't use Owl's Wisdom. I know I won't use the Scroll of False Life. Entangle can be useful, Blindness can be useful, Blessed Weapon can be useful. Like, I don't know. Not Hurricane Bow, we probably won't use that. Magic Missile I've used a lot. True Strike, probably won't use it. Unbreakable Heart, definitely could use it. Scroll of Vanish. Nah, I probably won't use it, let's be real. Veil of Positive Energy. I could use that. Sense Vitals? Probably won't use that. Remove Paralysis? Definitely useful. Haze of Dreams? I won't use it. Fox's Cunning. I could use that. Probably won't do Cray Pit. Probably won't do Doom. I could use that too, I guess. Like, that's all I got? All this stuff is important? I guess so. So that gives us almost 6,000 off of that spell. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Wisdom +2 also grants its wearer a +2 enhancement bonus to Charisma. Wisdom and Charisma? In addition, whenever the wearer of this headband lands a killing blow with a melee weapon, their next spell becomes empowered. Damn, that's also pretty cool too. Wisdom and Charisma +2. That would be good for her. Intelligence and Charisma. +5 competence bonus on all perception and trickery skill checks. Damn. +2 to Charisma. Cloak of Resistance +3. Cloak of Resistance +2 also grants the wearer damage resistance 5 against all swarm attacks. That's very specific. If the wearer of this ring has the ability to cast spells spontaneously, it grants them the ability to cast the following spells: Fireball, Controlled Fireball, Fire Snake, Hellfire Ray, Firestorm, and Fiery Body. To cast the spell, the wearer still needs to have a spell slot of the required level. Well, that is interesting. To cast spells spontaneously. So spontaneous casting, like being able to turn any spell into a heal spell, that type of thing. I'll probably have to do like a save and test that ring out. I'm very curious. Immunity to all compulsion effects. Penalty to charisma and persuasion. Whenever the user of the spell uses a scroll or potion, it gives +1 to its caster level. Damn. Damn. There's some cool shit in here. Just the Ring of Pyromania, too. Like, but it's so expensive. Okay. Well, buy this for now. And how do I even use that right now? I guess I just gotta bring Social and Reggie, and then Reggie's corpse will like be dropped in a map somewhere. Because I'm guessing can we use it like that? Hold on, let me. Where are you? Where's this resurrection thing? Is that it? Yeah, that doesn't really work, does it? No. I think I do need to take his corpse with me. Which means before we do that decree... I didn't use it, did I? It's still there. Before we do the decree, I'm going to have to take Reggie out for a ride. Didn't we consecrate the altar of Apodar? Oh my god, it's already been an hour? We haven't even done everything yet. There's so much stuff. There's the barracks. Okay, well, I guess... I guess we continue our journey through Dresden in the next episode, everybody. So thanks for watching, and who knows when we're getting out of here. Maybe 5 more episodes, I have no idea. But take care, everybody. Fare thee well.